In another lifetime, one of toil and blood, when blackness was a virtue and the road was full of mud, I came in from the wilderness, a creature void of form. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. And if I pass this way again, you can rest assured I'll always do my best for her, on that I give my word. In a world of steel-eyed death and men who are fighting to be warm, come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Not a word was spoke between us, there was little risk involved. Everything up to that point had been left unresolved. Try imagine a place where it's always safe and warm. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. I was burned out from exhaustion, buried in the hay, poisoned by the bushes and blown out on the trail, hunted like a crocodile and ravaged in the cold. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Suddenly I turned around and she was standing there, with silver bracelets on her wrists and flowers in her hair. She walked up to me so gracefully and I took my crown of thorns. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Now there's a wall between us, some there's been lost. I took too much for granted, got my signals crossed. Just think of all that all began on a long forgotten morn. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Well, the deputy walks hard on nails and the preacher rides a mount, but nothing really matters much, it's doom alone that counts. And the one-eyed undertaker, he blows a feudal horn. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Babies wailing like a mourning dove, an old man with broken teeth, stranded without love. Do I understand your question, man? Is it hopeless and forlorn? Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter shelter from the storm. In a little hilltop village, they gambled for my clothes. I bargained for salvation, and they gave me a lethal dose. I offered up my innocence and got repaid with scorn. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Well, if I'm living in a foreign country, I'm bound to cross the line. Beauty walks a razor's edge, someday I'll make it mine. If I could only turn the clock to when God and we were born. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm.